Hi, this video will show you the timeline and how to manage task completion in the Google Analytics for Beginners course. When your students have logged in, if you can see on the right-hand side of the page that there is an outline on the left frame. It says Google Analytics for Beginners, and notice you have Module 1, which is Introducing Google Analytics. When you click on the text for Module 1, you will see an expansion of the 4 modules that are there and assessment. When the check mark is there, that means that module has been completed. So for example, if I were to click on module 1.1, there are 2 different ways, and I like that Google Analytics provides differentiated accessibility for the students or for people who are learning this course because professional and adults do this course as well. So there are 2 ways they can take this complete the module 1.1 or all of the modules. They can one watch the video, or they can click right here where it says text transcript. On the text transcript, it gives you the text of everything that is composed inside of that video. And it's also a good resource when they need to come back and have a refresher on the content that was in Module 1. Also, if you look below there are other information that is available for um, students to read regarding 1.1. And you'll notice they have that for every one of these modules. And so that's one way you can manage students to see, okay, well, are you working on the modules? And they say yes, but you say, okay, well, let me look at module 1. Go ahead and click on module 1 in Google Analytics. If they've completed it, or they will have a check mark there. At the end of every module, you have an assessment, and that's for everyone. So they're in beginning, there are 4 different modules, and they're broken down. Usually most of them have 4, maybe 5 lessons in them for the students to complete. Now I'm going to talk about the timeline. So this is January the 10th through the 15th. Advisory students are seeing 5 days out of that week. So for every day they are there, they can do a Google Analytics module lesson. And by the end of the week, they would have been able to complete that Module 1 assessment or the Module 2 assessment, and so on. So the goal is by mid-February that they have completed the beginner's course for Google Analytics. They've done that study material. Once they have finished there, they will end up going back to the analytics screen here, which is on the link for every PowerSchool page. It'll take them back to this page and they can click Advanced. So the second portion of February will contain modules from Advanced Google Analytics. This is set up the same. Students will also need to click register on this one. And as Google Analytics for Beginners, it does have 4 modules. When you click on those modules, as the students work on them, they will have a check mark, and there is an assessment after each one. So the goal is, let's see, February the 14th, mid-February, we're working on Module 1. Notice that because Module 1 has about 5 lessons in there, that does roll over into the next week for them to complete it, because we wanted to give some buffer space for students in this timeline. So once they finish all 4 modules, they have completed their study of advanced Google Analytics, and now they would be ready for step 6. Step 6 is where they will take the exam, which is here. It is about 70 questions, and once they complete the exam, they will have a certificate that has a completion ID number. And in Google, and in PowerSchool, they'll have a form here. When they click there, it takes them to this form, especially for our seniors, and it verifies that they have taken the course. It will ask them